Hello everyone and welcome to my video on object-oriented programming. Okay, so what Wikipedia says is that object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm based on the concept of objects which can contain data and code. Data in the form of fields, often known as attributes or properties, and code in the form of procedures, often known as methods. Okay, so now maybe we should break this down a little. I mean, we did just move up 10 notches. The way that I would sum up an OOP language is an extension to functional programming with classes. Now, what is a class? A class is a section of your program, perhaps, and its function is to store data and parts of your program. For example, say I have a class called dogs, and I needed to access a function or method called Shiba Inu, for example. And I also needed to call a method called German Shepherd. This way, I can access this by calling the class, and with the power of inheritance, I can go into that class named dogs and get those functions. Despite popular belief, C++ was not the first programming language. In fact, it is a much lesser known programming language that takes the crown: Simula. Simula was a programming language developed by Ole John Dahl and Christian Nygaard. Apologies for any pronunciation mistakes. Also, in a bit, C++ was invented, and that is what got things going. Anyway, then C# came along, and Java as well, and it just got more and more common. And that is essentially the entire history of Now, this part of it is a bit less factual, because this is simply my own reasoning. I think that this ended up being an innovation for the internet, an important one at that. And the reason for that is, at least according to my speculation, is that it introduces a mindset in programming, that you can split code and data up, something I suppose you could call sectioned programming. Section programming allows the user of ways to split up data into sections, and one of those types of sections is packets, internet packets. Every day your router is sending sections of data called packets to other routers, and, well, vice versa. And that has led the use of not only object-oriented programming, but section programming as a whole to become an innovation in the world of the internet. In conclusion, object-oriented programming simply put in a mindset that was almost necessary for the internet to function properly and become as it is today. My name is Trayson Kazir, and thank you for watching. Well, see you in a week. If I do, you never know, really. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to this guy, he kinda called it. Whoever comments I want a shout out in this video gets one next. See ya.